We are
We are bolted up.
Love it, guys. Love it. But man, we are here. We are all in 3 different separate areas right now, by the way. So 3 bolts around the world right now. So,
3 bolts.
3 bolt bros around the world.
How it should be, I think, really. Yeah. This is my state. This is my state now, man.
Yeah, you back in LA, dude.
He's back in California, dude. Back in California. Bolt up, Miguel, Pablo, what's up? Kyle's going to be at the game tomorrow.
Yep,
that's right.
James and I will be at the game the week after, the Harbaugh Bowl.
Yep, we will be there. So I'm pretty stoked about that. But this is a big game this weekend, guys. But let's talk about some big event that actually happened last night. And it was kind of shocking, to be honest. And the world saw it. It shocked the world last night. And this is what shocked the world. Here you go, boys.
Hey!
For no reason. Showing them cheeks.
Funny, dude. Yo, we were dying.
Shocker to see that last night.
We had people over at our house, and I was like, yo, what is going on here, dude? He talked all tough, then he walked away like, whoa, there it goes. Oh, I was dying, dude. I could not stop laughing. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, it broke the internet. It broke Netflix.
Yeah.
Yo. So perfect, dude. So perfect.
It's great.
It was wild, but outside of that, the fight sucked. But that's what broke the internet. So that was pretty wild. But moving ahead, though, guys, Bengals-Chargers, big game ahead of us. Justin Herbert is undefeated versus Joe Burrow, by the way, and Chargers are 4-1 in last 5 games. So.
Hey, we gotta hit our intro thing, dude. What are you doing? We're getting ahead of yourself.
No, I'm just gonna throw out that real.
What's up, Premier, man? You watching the Boat Bros podcast? Stay tuned.
Charter blue dreams, stadium lights gleam. Boat Bros on the beat, lead stream. Chargers rocking speeds, Sonic supreme. From the podcast to the field, we're a team. Charged up, Boat Bros on the night. LA Thunder in electric delight. Bullets in the battle, sparking bright. Charged up, ride the lightning, feel the fright.
Oh, that was pretty good, dude. That was a pretty good little transition right there.
Great, dude. Hey, whatever.
Shut your mouth.
I was going to go and say a little talk about the Bengals-Chargers matchup, then we can do the intro. We didn't have to show the cheeks first. And that's it. We ain't talking about cheeks around here in this show, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Andy, man. Hey, you got to realize I'm the one with the buttons, but I don't have the buttons right now. But you're the one with the pen, bro. It's like, you gotta know your place.
Oh man,
ridiculous.
Yeah, that was good.
But like I was saying, big game ahead of us. Justin Herbert is undefeated against the Bengals in his 2 games versus the Bengals and Joe Burrow. So Chargers are 4-1 basically in the last 5 games, and one of those wins was in the playoffs too. So pretty cool. So big game ahead this game, guys. So I'm ready for this one, man, and I'm ready for these next 5 games. This is really going to be telling about what this team is about in the next 5 games. So. Great times, man. Love to see it, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see. This is a big game, period. I mean, bottom line, every game out now, we got to win, right? So,
yes.
And this is a winnable game, right? You know, we'll throw what the experts out, are going to say out there in a second. But, like, on paper, we should win this game. We really should. It's that, the defense has got to step up. But, Jamar Chase, woo, he is good, man. He is arguably one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. So we'll see how it plays out, but I think Chargers got the advantage for sure.
Yeah, and the big thing,
that's just it though too. Like this game, like if we win this game, it basically punches our ticket into the playoffs. Like people are saying that we got about 93% chance to get to the playoffs if we win this game, and the Bengals, if they lose, they got about a 16% chance to make the playoffs. So
yeah,
it's a huge game for both of us for sure. So that's what's good to know about it.
Yeah, and we have some breakdowns about that too, what this game means for both teams, and a lot of the teams that are kind of sitting on the bubble
Yeah.
If you want to say, for the playoffs. So it's really, really big game for a lot of teams out there. Now, big move for the Chargers, by the way, this week. If you guys did not see it on Chargers Weekly, the content studio at the Bolt. Dude.
Nice.
So sick. So the one thing that's awesome about this is that this is open to all content creators too. So we could go out there and shoot if you want to. So Chargers, holler at your boys. Let's get that invite. Let's get in that content studio and make that happen. Because, man, how sick would that be to be able to shoot at the Bolt, at the content studio, just like what Chargers Weekly did, which they'll probably do every single week. But it would be amazing to be able to do our show there.
Yeah, it'd be epic, man. In fact, I think we should try to let's talk about that for when you guys are coming out here. Like, because it just happened. Like, y'all wouldn't be able to set it up yet, but like when you guys are out here for the game, maybe we can try and make that happen like the day before or something, you know?
Jeez, that would be amazing to do it like a Saturday show or our pregame show there or something like that. Holy smokes. That would be amazing. Yeah, and I know that's one thing. I was hearing a little bit that your mic kind of sounds like a frog for some reason, Kyle.
Yeah,
so.
Kyle, your mic doesn't sound good. It keeps making a weird noise. Yep. So
I'll see what I can do.
Well, he's working on that. So I think this is good. I mean, it's pretty awesome. The first Chargers Weekly was there. It was pretty awesome. And man, if we could get in there and just shoot some videos, that'd be incredible. I'm super hyped if we can make that happen.
It would be amazing to be able to be there. I mean, just a cool studio like that would be incredible to be in the Bolt and just, Bolt Bros being bolted up in the studio. Let's make it happen, dude. Let's go.
I like that.
Let's go.
Hey,
but
I'm pretty sure there's some rules. If we actually do that, I think we got to be censoring ourselves a little bit. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that's a good question. I really don't know. I don't know if Chargers really cares too much. It's not like this is on Chargers content. This is on our content.
Yeah, exactly right.
So. Different content.
Yeah, dude. They can't censor the Bolt Bros. Dude, what are you talking about? Come on now.
Yeah.
Can't hold it down.
That's right. That's right. But just to let me tell you, let me talk correctly here.
Yeah,
Arizona Chargers fans here. We got a Bolt Pride 602 watch party for this game. Now, once again, I'll say this. Looking at this content, Miguel, when I posted it, noticed two things. November 11th is past, right?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Good point.
Passed. And then I also just noticed
and Wiggins
is wrong too. So
Wiggins.
So
Wiggins.
Woo! Oh man.
Yeah,
boy, they got to work on their editing a little bit on this one, dude. But so basically, this is at Native Grill and Wings in Phoenix, which is Ahwatukee, Chandler area in the East Valley. And it is on not the 11th, but the 17th. So a couple errors going on there.
Isn't it pronounced Ahwatukee?
Ahwatukee, yes. Ahwatukee, that's correct.
Ahwatukee. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Little weird name, but that's cool.
But if you're in Arizona, come on through, guys. We posted it up on our YouTube, so come on out. I'm thinking about going to it. I just got to find out about the Wi-Fi situation there, too. It'd be real fun to be able to have a bunch of fans there at the game, or at least at Native Grill and Wings on November 17th in the evening. So love to be able to see you there, guys. And yes, it sounds like a scam, dude. I don't know what's going on with it. It seems a little fishy, right, Miguel, with those misspellings and dates.
Yeah, we're gonna show up there and there'll be a bunch of Raider fans like, whoa, what the hell? I'm out of here, dude. What's going on?
Bro,
it's a trap.
I'll tell you, man.
It's a trap. Yeah, that's right.
The Raider fans have disappeared. I swear I haven't heard a single peep out of that team.
Yeah, they're mute, dude.
They are done. They are done for, dude. You know, I would think that they're probably just get a high draft pick, probably being Shadir Sanders or something like that. I could see them totally going after him. That would be wild. So, but let's get into the game. Game preview picks here, guys. Adam Rank is still a hater.
Still a hater.
Absolute hater. That guy, I swear, every game that he chooses the Chargers to go lose by 1 point every single time. Every single time. And This is a big game for the Bengals. And I mean, it's kind of crazy that there's a lot of these teams out there and people that are out there. The experts out there are saying the Chargers are going to lose. And it's, 4 out of the give or take 10 basically say the Chargers are going to win. I mean, this is a big challenge for the Chargers. Bengals are scoring a whole heck of a lot of points right now. Their defense is not holding a whole heck of a lot of offenses at all. They're making it real interesting all around. So, I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts on this preview pick here, bros?
I just like Pablo, dude. He wants Kay to drop by the studio and interview myself. That would be amazing. I will be booted up. Yeah. Kay, you and me. I mean, even movie stars. Even movie stars got to eat, baby. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't wait,
man.
I can't wait.
She lives in LA too, so she's in LA. So, hey, holla at your Bolt Bros, dude.
I'll let you Bolt Bros. Well, yeah, I think bottom line, Chargers should win this game. It's at home. Chargers playing a little better football. Again, offensive. We'll go through the stats here in a second, but offensively, the Bengals are playing better, but we have a really good defense. And I think, as long as we can contain Jamar Chase, that's going to be the big question. If you can contain Jamar Chase, I think we'll be in fine shape, but we'll have to see how it plays out. Now, but big question is Trey Hendrickson playing? I think he is, but I'm not quite sure. I know there was some discussion he might be a little banged up.
Yeah, he was questionable on the report on Friday, so that's a big thing, though. So, yeah, he's like one of their best freaking edge rushers over there. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's the best edge rusher in the league. I think he's got 11 sacks right now.
Yeah,
crazy.
He's killing it right now. And what's interesting is that with the Trey Hendrickson situation, he said he won't travel to LA with the Bengals, but is expected to join them and play for the game. So he's going to take his own separate flight. So you might see him on a Southwest Airlines flight flying out to LA by himself without the team. And interesting to hear. So it's weird that he is kind of holding himself back. Now you got to think maybe there's something really kind of going on that's a little bit more intense to not have him be there. I'm assuming he's flying in today. You can't think he's going to come in too late or whatnot. I mean, it's obviously an evening game, so he's got a little time to work with, but maybe he's working with trainers and just trying to get things all right. Because they don't have Trey Hendrickson. They're not going to have a pass rush, period. Like,
no, he's it, dude. He's it.
Yeah, he's completely it. So none of that. That'll be a bad situation for the Bengals. And I mean, once again, we got some phenomenal tackles on our team. They're going to shut him down straight out. So that would be very, very interesting if that develops to where he doesn't actually. He's going to miss his flight. That's what's going to happen. He's going to miss his flight. Yep.
Hopefully, he misses the flight. He's going to be flying. He's going to fly Frontier, dude, or Spirit Airlines. And it's going to get all pushed out, dude. Like, oh yeah, you're
just like I did, man. I almost missed my flight. It felt like, I was like, dang, dude, what the heck's going on here?
Hey, man, Bo Bros, we only fly first class, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. We don't fly no Frontier, dude.
Nah, man, I fly no class. I'm all good.
No class.
First class, second class, no class. Speaking of class, I tell you what, this Deon Henley play right here is incredible. I tried to make a short out of this. I could not make it work. Just the way it was filmed, it was impossible. But, Deon Henley is ridiculous right here, number 0. And, it's a shame. I always sit back and think about him. I know we're going to talk about the draft class a little later on from last year and this year. But, what he does on this play is incredible. And it was all over social media on the X account for the Chargers. By the way, Vince Vaughn was at camp yesterday, I believe it was, which I thought was hilarious. So, but let's just watch this play. Just watch number 0 here. This is crazy. Watch this. Again, I try to make it short out of it. Jumps him. Whoop. And he still makes the tackle. Watch this. He still runs across. Boop. He still has to put him on the ground. I was like, are you kidding me? And it's like, and Derwin James talked about Deon Henley. NFL Network had Rodney Harrison there. Yeah. I don't know if you watched that video, but he's like, name a player that is absolutely improved this year. He said Deon Henley. And I'm not telling you right now, Deon Henley right here. This play right here is ridiculous. Yep. Jumps the running back over, and then still makes the tackle.
Crazy,
like,
right?
Really should have had him, but he didn't. And then Deon puts him on the ground, dude. My God, just take a moment to just enjoy this play. And we all know that Joe Burrow's not going to be running out of the pocket a whole lot. He's pretty much a pocket passer at this point. But anyways, my point is, man, you got to give up for Deon Henley, dude. Just this pure athleticism of that kid, man, is just amazing. So, yeah, I wanted to highlight that because I couldn't make it short out of it.
Yeah, and the one thing about Deon, too, is that that was actually a sack. That was behind the first down or the marker. And so that was actually, when I looked at that, like, it was an absolute pure effort play. Like, that was what you want to see from a player, bottom line. I mean, the whole idea about, Deon Henley, what he's having this year. I mean, 54 solo tackles, 1 sack right now, just an absolute menace out there right now as a linebacker. That was his first sack of his career. They've been saying, hey, look, this is a guy that actually should be in the Pro Bowl, completely be in the Pro Bowl. Like, he is absolutely being a phenomenal linebacker for this team. And, go back to that whole 2023 draft class. Like, it's awesome to watch. And we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the show. But, man, Henley is an absolute menace as a player. And honestly, one of the coolest dudes, too. Like, I always reflect back on our interview that we had with him, and it was just a really cool time to be able to get to know him.
Yeah. Oh, he's such a cool dude. Oh, Pablo wearing a cowboy hat, huh? Very cool, dude.
Okay.
Very cool.
Giddy up.
I'll have to look out for you then, man. Yeah, because I'm gonna be out there, so we gotta hook up, man.
Yeah, giddy up.
Pablo, is it a pink cowboy hat? Or is that a cowgirl hat?
Man,
what color is it, Pablo? What color?
Isn't there a lot of dudes? I swear every time we're at Thunder Alley, there's always a dude dressed up like that Reno 911 cop guy.
Yeah. That guy. Yeah. Officer Dangle, dude.
Officer Dangle is his name? What the heck?
Oh,
I don't know. That
Dangle,
guy's always there, dude. Yeah, it's so weird, man. So weird.
Well, I wanted to tee up one more play here, and then we'll go into the rest of the slides because I got a couple more. But this one is the flea flicker, dude. Right? Sick. Yeah. And if you listen to the mic'd up with Jim Harbaugh, he teed it up. Greg Roman and him wanted to do this play. He's like, "Hey, is it time for the flea flicker?" And then Jim goes, "Yep, it's time. Let's go for it." So I thought it was pretty good. Anyways, but yeah, check it out. Flea flicker. Boom. Here we go. Big play. And again, look at the time he got. Look at the time he got to throw the ball and execute the throw. And again, the Titans weren't even confused on it, right? They played it very well. They were not confused on this play at all. But either way, it was just perfect execution. But look at that.
Plenty of pocket.
Tons of time. And by the way, Jamari actually played really well. Watch Jamari on this play. I think it's Jamari. Jamari right here. Watch. He completely stones 93. I was shocked when I watched this again. Because 69 is done. Boom. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Look at that. He didn't even move him. He couldn't even move this guy, dude. Like, absolutely amazing. So, and by the way, I watched an interesting article about who might play this week. You don't know. Jamari might actually play right guard over Trey Pipkins. Trey Pipkins is coming back. But Jamari played really well. And so we'll see. I think they're going to have Pipkins and they're going to have Jamari potentially, have a little playoff, basically, it sounds like.
I'm all for that. I mean, this O-line has had some issues, and Pipkins hasn't been trending very well of recent too. So, and Jamari, to me, he's played up and down the line all around, and I think it's great to be able to kind of make a little shift when he can. I mean, I kept kind of going out there saying, "Hey, look, we should go trade for another right guard. We should go out there, dude. Jamari, let's put out Jamari and let him do it. He's got fresh legs. Why not? Right. He's an effective guard." I'm all for it.
And then also, what was the other thing? Why am I drawing a blank on what was I going to say? I was going to say something very profound. I was going to say something very profound.
It was that profound. It left your brain, dude. See you later.
I'm sure it was. Yeah.
It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me, bro. It's no big deal. It'll come back.
I'm sure it was. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows exactly. Maybe you're going to say something about Foster Sorrell or something like that. Because
that's what it was. There we go. Thank you, Foster Sorrell. Yes.
Look,
hey, we're on the same page.
I was able to grab that since it floated from Andrew all the way down here to Arizona. I was able to get information all the way down here. Boom, and now pass it along to him. Teamwork, baby.
Yeah. So Foster Sorrell, they were rotating Jamari and Foster quite a bit. And basically Harbaugh came out and said Jamari played better than Foster. So then he stayed in for most of the game. So But that's my point. I still think they're trying to figure that out. And Zion actually played really well last week, so he had a pretty high PFF score. So anyhow,
no doubt, man. So that's good to see, though. I like that they're making that adjustment all around. So it's good to see, man. And
100%.
right here, boom,
right here.
What does this game matter to these teams?
Yeah.
This is like teams that are basically kind of bubble-based teams right now. Like what matters this weekend for all of these teams?
Bubble-based teams.
Bubble-based teams, dude. Bubble-based.
Bubble-based. Sorry.
All right, so like with the Bengals, if with a win, their playoff chances goes up to 47. With a loss, it's 16%. That's a big dip, guys. It's a very, very uphill battle. It's kind of crazy to look at, like, even to say at the Niners, too.
Yeah.
I mean, 40%, like, that's kind of nuts with a loss. I mean, the Niners have kind of been struggling all around, but think of what about the Colts and how big that jump would be to go to basically 45% with a win. With the Broncos, it's a dip, but it's not like terrible if they lose. And I mean, they're playing against the Falcons this weekend. Big game. But for the Chargers, dude, you win, you almost solidify it for you this weekend. Like, absolutely critical at this point for the Chargers to win this one. So this one matters a lot to the Bengals. Where it puts their seasons out. But the Chargers win this one. I mean, even to say like the loss, for the Chargers puts you still at 68%. Well, it just still puts you over basically the next best team in the AFC with the Broncos. Still puts you in a good position, but you win it, you almost seal yourself right into the playoffs. So
big time,
big game.
Yeah.
Big
yeah,
game.
it's a big game. And I do think, it's moving forward. Miguel says it perfectly. All games matter. You know what I mean? They just really do. But again, it's gonna be big. Yeah, I usually poop. Oh, here we go. Pop in as usual, make my way to Andrew's place. That's right. But it's going to be big. It's a big game. And honestly, I still think the Chargers, this is our game to lose, guys. That's the way I would say it.
100%. And I mean, this is,
I thought you said I usually poop in and make my way to Andrew's place. I don't know why I thought that. I was like, man, my mind went like, did he leave an upper decker at my house?
I sure did. Yes, that's right.
Which bathroom is it in? Okay, guys, I have an estate. I just want you to know I have an estate. The Andrew estate. It's big.
Yeah. Actually, no. I
there's
poop
wings
outside.
and stuff.
I poop outside on the yard. Like I kind of fertilize your tree a little bit.
There it is. Oof.
Oh gosh.
There was a question here that Alan C brought in and said, I just got here, fellas. Good to have you here, Alan. Are we gonna get more snaps for Shark, man?
Dude, well, he only had one snap the entire game last week.
Yep.
So obviously I would bet the over on this. Over, he's definitely gonna get more than one, I hope.
Yeah. You would assume.
Yeah, it was so crazy. It's like what is going on? I mean, clearly he's got a major injury, but it's like, bro, like get yourself going, dude. Like what's happening,
Yeah.
It's frustrating. And I'm sure it's frustrating for him as well, too, so.
Oh, big time. Yeah. I mean, it's such a random thing of happening with that. But I mean, I think what Harbaugh was basically saying is like, hey, man, like wide receivers are doing fine. And I think we're good with where we're at with our guys.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to take away kind of that camaraderie that they have or that unitedness with Justin Herbert or whatever it is. He just basically is like, hey, look, they're set right now. And go back to kind of even some of his conversations going back to when he was at Stanford and where it's like a lineman would go against a cornerback to try to take the sock off the lineman's foot. Now, why do you say that? Well, you got to earn it, basically. Like, we're not just going to thrust you in the lineup if you're not earning it by any means. So I think DJ Shark just needs to earn it and get his snaps somewhere or another. So,
yeah. Well, and another person that's getting snaps and apparently the Charger staff really like is Jalen Reagor. Yeah. They really like Jalen Reagor a lot. They're very happy with him. And so I'll be honest with you, like he's going to have to try and find some rotation in this, the wide receiver room. And they like Jalen Reagor. He's a pretty good blocker. He did. I watched a few of his play. I'm going to watch the whole game. Yeah. He did a good job. He did a good job blocking. He does a lot of the right things he needs to do, right? And by the way, that one-handed catch that he made, that was amazing, dude. Amazing. I was like, whoa. So he's got the talent. He just needs to put it together.
I'll even throw out another, since Jalen came from the Patriots, I would throw out another wide receiver that just got cut from the Patriots. Tyquan Thornton just got cut from the Patriots. Now, second round pick, fast as can be, dude. 4.26, I think, speed is what he had in the combine. Tall, kind of lanky guy. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a DJ Shark kind of guy. I liked him when he came out of the draft. I mean, he's got a great presence outside. He could go for those 50-50 balls. Obviously, great speed. He could actually work the middle of the field, too. Dude, I think it would be an awesome move for the Chargers to go after him, put him on the practice squad, and just see how he looks within the team. I think he would be a great addition to just add more speed to this team and size. I think it would be awesome pickup for the Chargers to grab him.
Yeah. And it's been kind of strange because since all these players are coming back, they're getting healthy, they're reverting players back to the practice squad. So Eli Apple was put to the practice squad, and so was Caleb Murphy.
Yep.
I would suspect Caleb Murphy gets elevated if we don't think that Khalil Mack will go. So they'll bring him up. Now, again, who else do you bring up? You know, another cornerback. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that. Or you could just sign this guy to the practice squad. Thornton. I mean, why not have another wide receiver? I mean, you can scoop him up. Why not get him? You know. So
well, and you got Simi Fehoko out too, so it's kind of like adding that extra body all around. So I think it would be a phenomenal move for the Chargers to do it. Add more speed, add more size. Why not? Why
just
not?
add him to the practice squad? It is what it is.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, going to the injury report too, man, kind of like seeing this, guys. Kind of like seeing all these guys here.
Yeah.
You know, full practice, good to go. Full practice, good to go.
Yeah,
like
awesome.
A lot of these players are just all healthy. Like Dean Leonard, questionable for Khalil, even though Mac didn't even practice all week. But hey, dude, I'll say this. I mean, Ben Herbert's doing his job, right? Keeping dudes healthy, keeping them going. I gotta love that. Gotta love seeing that, guys. Gotta love seeing that. So
it's exciting. I mean, it just goes to show you that, you know, again, we haven't had any season-ending injuries, right? The injuries that we're dealing with right now are a lot of the major ones were ones that happened at the beginning of the season.
Hey, man, you say that you better throw some salt over your shoulder, knock on some wood here. I'm not gonna. Hey, don't be saying those kinds of things for a minute. I ain't trying to jinx nothing.
Yeah.
No doubt. I mean, hopefully we stay healthy, and I think so far the season it's quite different than last couple seasons, in my opinion. I mean, we are a lot more healthy all around. So for the Bengals wise, I mean, Joe Bachie, I think is how you say his name, doubtful linebacker, out. I guess that's how you say his name. I don't know.
And Orlando Brown's big too. Like I think Orlando Brown, wasn't he on the Chiefs for a long time?
Yep. He was the Chiefs right tackle, I believe. And questionable. I mean, that O-line is questionable in general. I'll say that because, I mean, even if you listen to some of what Joe Burrow's been talking about, he's like, he pretty much has to play hero ball now. Like, he's basically been doing that because this O-line has just been absolutely just terrible for him. I mean, he's getting sacked pretty frequently. He's basically a duress pretty much every single dang play. I mean, I don't know if it has something to do with not having enough targets. I mean, T. Higgins sounds like he will be playing based upon this report.
Yep.
It's just
Charlie Jones is out though.
Yeah, Charlie Jones out. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I mean, they don't really have much of a run game either, too. So no run game basically makes it a little harder for a quarterback to operate too. I mean, as we know with Justin Herbert in general. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, we've been really, really good about getting sacks for the last two games. Total 13 sacks last two games. I mean, if we just go after Joe Burrow and make his day an absolute, you know, under duress type game. I mean, we could get interceptions, turnovers, fumbles, sacks, all these things. We could just make his life just absolutely horrible at SoFi. So it's great. It'll be cool to see. I'm looking forward to it.
And the question is, should Mac play? I'm in favor of him sitting out this game, or maybe just putting him on a snap count, just seeing how he feels. Because I mean, the good news is we can bring up another corner, you know, an edge, and we'd be in fine shape, you know. Let me play one video or one little clip here, which I think is pretty good. This one's a good one. And then because we're going to talk about the quarterbacks now, this is really where I think we've been waiting for Justin Herbert to get himself move in the right direction. Now that his legs are fine, man, just a whole nother dimension with this guy, dude. And it's just exciting to see. Oh, wow.
This is the 4th and 1 play, I believe, there, right?
Yep. 4th and 1. Yep.
Ooh,
look at that.
Ooh. Got him.
I mean, dude, I'm telling you, man, this is big. This is big. And it opens up a whole other avenue of the playbook, right? Because you get the Lamar Jackson package, man. And, there's plenty of RPOs that he could run. So I'm very curious to see if they start doing that a little more with him this game. Again, I don't want to put him in harm's way. That's where I get nervous with him more than anything. It's like, oh man, like, come on, dude. I just don't want him getting in harm's way. But bro, like, he's just that good, guys. We all know it, and so it's good.
But like you're saying, is that putting him in harm's way, he almost literally gets T-boned by that corner on the right. And I'm like, dude, that would have been awful. Because he was coming in hot. He wanted to freaking rip Herbert's head off with that one, man.
Yep.
Oh my God, he was literally going to cut him in half, but thank goodness he didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yo!
Yeah. Thank goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just saying it's a nice wrinkle to the offense that we've been missing for a long time this season for sure.
Well, and I've been thinking for Herbert in general, like you go back to when he was with the Oregon and won the Rose Bowl, like he basically ran that game and got them that W during that game. Like he's got the ability to be very mobile as a quarterback. Now, I'm not trying to say I want him to be Lamar Jackson by any means, but Justin Herbert's a tough, I'll say he's a tough sucker. That's what my father-in-law always says. He's a tough sucker.
Tough sucker.
Yeah. And so I think he's honestly going to add a whole nother, just to like what Andrew's point is, a whole nother dimension to this offense. And I think it's very, very big for this team to be able to see that out of Justin Herbert. I'm excited to be able to see that growth with him. And once again, coaching has mattered a lot with this dang team, and especially with the growth with Justin Herbert. You just see how he's chirping a little bit more enthusiastic. I mean, obviously winning cures all in a sense. I mean, it makes you feel better about your job, essentially. I mean, I'm in sales. If I'm not selling anything, I feel like I'm the worst person ever and I hate my life. And, it's the same kind of idea with football. You ain't winning. You're down in the dumps, dude, and you're not feeling good about yourself.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
But now we got to go against Joe Burrow. Like we said, we talked about it. I mean, here is a perfect picture of Joey Bosa coming after Joe Burrow, and it looks like he's in a stressful situation right now. Now, look, even if going back to the question, should Khalil Mack play this game? I mean, Thule has been on fire. Like, Thule has been absolutely menaced. Bud Dupree has found a way to basically elevate his game, too. Joey Bosa even played pretty well last game, too. I think we'd be fine without Mac. Would I love to have Mac out there? Absolutely. But I would like to be able
100%.
to see a healthy Mac.
Yep.
A healthy Mac, please. Like
Big Mac.
I know, Big Mac. That's why
I said
healthy Mac.
Healthy Mac. Big Macs ain't healthy, though. That's what I'm going to say. They ain't healthy. They're not good for you. Lots of processed food.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I don't know. They're good for the soul. Good for the soul.
Oof. I don't think I've had a
not
Big Mac in
though.
decades. I don't even know.
Yeah, no, it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
But bottom line, we get to Joe Burrow. I think that'll change everything for this team. I have so much faith in this defense all around that they'll do well. Well, we're going to talk more offense here. Let's go to the next thing here. Burrow versus Herbert 2024 statistics.
Wee.
Now, the big part of it is like they're both playing at pretty high levels right now. Passer rating at 103.2 for Herbert, 108.1 for Burrow. For what Burrow is doing right now, it's phenomenal to watch. But at the same side, he's not equating to wins. Stats are beautiful to look at. They're great for fantasy, but they're not everything. The stat that matters is W's, right? So I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts on this?
It's like Justin Herbert last year. I feel like the Bengals have become the Chargers from last year, man. They just can't win. The defense is that bad, but the offense is great, right? The offense was great last year, but the defense was terrible. Now the defense is great, and the Chargers' offense is ascending. So, I would rather have what Justin Herbert has with the Chargers than what Joe Burrow has with the Bengals. I think the Bengals aren't going to go anywhere. It just goes to show you how important the defense is. And somebody asked a while ago, what do we have to do to keep Jesse Minter? I think he's gone. I already think it's a foregone conclusion, man. I mean, Harbaugh already talked about it. He said we're going to be competing against each other probably next season. He'll be a head coach of another team. No. I'm just hoping he doesn't take the entire defensive staff with him to wherever he goes. I get nervous about that. That's the thing. So, but again, to talk about this exact conversation, Burrow and Herbert are doing great now. Again, but Burrow also has way better targets than Justin Herbert has. I mean, I would take Jamar Chase probably, I don't know, Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson. I mean, they're both amazing, right? So, but Herbert doesn't have that. He doesn't really have a number one. He's got a lot of number 2s and 3s, and he's still doing well with that. So,
yep. Yeah, it's awesome to see, even with what Justin Herbert's had this year. I mean, he's top 6 in pass TDs to interception rates to quarterback rating too. I mean, Burrow's basically hitting at all 3. But once again, like I said, Joe Burrow's playing hero ball at this point. It's the whole team is on his back. Like, he has to perform or they don't have a shot. And it's tough to watch for Joe. I mean, Joe's a phenomenal quarterback, man, and it's harsh to watch. But and Carlos's point there, Joe Burrow versus Justin Herbert on primetime. I love it. I love that the NFL flexed this one because this is a big game. Yeah. Big game.
Well, wasn't the game that was supposed to play like the Colts versus Jets? Like, who the heck cares about that game, right?
Who cares?
It's
who cares?
Well, the only thing that would matter in that situation would be the Colts, but the Jets are sick of form. By the way, Aaron Rodgers just needs to go away, dude. And Devontae Adams, what a cancer. Screw that dude. Yeah. I mean, come on. Like in a weird way, I like Aaron Rodgers for being such a weirdo at times, but dude, that guy has destroyed. I don't know, man. I hate arrogance. And that's just how he is. So it's like, I'm good with it. I'm good with him sucking almost as much as I'm good with the Raiders sucking. So
yeah, exactly. Jetta's over Jamar Chase with Carlos's point. Jetta's is awesome. I mean, no doubt. Absolutely phenomenal. Justin Jefferson is phenomenal as a wide receiver, but Jamar Chase now is top in the league for catches, top in the league for yards, and top in the league for touchdowns. He's literally getting a triple crown at this point, if that's even a thing in as a wide receiver. I mean,
I got no, that's the thing. though. I got that in my rec league, softball league, bro. Triple crown.
My
batting average,
batting average,
bro. Home runs, dude. RBIs, dude. I got it all, dude. I'm triple crown winner, dude.
Get out of here, dude.
Rec league MVP, dude. That's like, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No big deal.
Just so you know, I did put a super chat goal out there. Like, if we get 5 super chats, you're gonna have to produce your stat card and show everybody. Yeah.
All right. Actually, you know what? I probably do have my Actually, I'll send it over to you. I do have one batting average stat. One batting average stat though. I do have one here. I'll send it over to James.
You should you put it up on there. I'll throw it up on the slides and everything too. But
Okay,
I think Andrew got the triple crown of being a knucklehead, so that's about
right. Oh shoot!
And a sucker buster. That's right.
Ooh. Sucker bust. Jump. And, what was the other knucklehead? What was the other one you said? Sucker buster.
Yeah.
Sucker buster.
And a dang fool. All right.
A dang fool. But Justin Herbert's passing chart last week, 14-18, 164 yards, 1 touchdown, throwing touchdown, but also did have a rushing touchdown too in that game. You kind of look at the stats and it doesn't look very impressive, but remember 2 of those drops were touchdowns too. 1 to Will Dissly, 1 to Hayden Hurst. That could have easily been touchdowns, and they were on point throws, perfect throws. It's just they took their concentration off a little bit too. So Justin Herbert's still balling. I mean, it's not a very impressive looking stat line in a sense, but he did a phenomenal job last week throwing the ball against the Titans. So once again,
those two on the left side, those two white ones, those are touchdowns. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. One was on the left. That one 20 yards, that was a touchdown.
Yep.
And then I think the one on it was either that one or the other one. That was a touchdown. Hayden Hurst.
Yeah, because there was the deep ball to Disley too. I don't know. I mean, obviously that was 20.
That was that one. That was that one right there to the left. And then
to the left.
And I think that one
might have been the one to Hayden Hurst.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it could have been an impressive stat line if those happened. It would have been an even more impressive stat line. And once again, guys, I'm throwing it out there in the chat too. I have Patrick Mahomes playing against the Bengals this weekend. Big game for both of those teams in fantasy. But then I also have Justin Herbert playing against the Bengals. I put in Justin Herbert this weekend because I feel like he's got more chance to score more points. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to be able to score as many points against the Bills. Is that the right move, bros? Now I'm preaching to the choir here, guys. I'm preaching to the choir.
I think it is. I think
it's the right move.
And I'll tell you why. Well, actually, I won't. Let's talk about when we get to the defensive stats on that.
All right. We'll do that. We'll do that. But in the chat, did I make the right move? We'll talk about it here in a bit. So let's jump into the offensive stats here. Comparison side to side. Bengals put up points, boys. Look at that.
Yeah.
But again, you put pressure on Burrow, dude. Just nap him. Just put him on the ground, and you're done, dude. It doesn't matter. So if you just put pressure on him, you'll be fine, man. And he doesn't move a lot. Nope. He doesn't move a lot. He's pretty much a pocket passer, and that offensive line is terrible. And those deep balls, they take time that they need. I mean, I'm just saying, if we can get the pressure on under 2 seconds, it's over with, dude. It's over with. We'll take care of business, dude.
100%.
So I would probably blitz more this game personally is what I would do. Again, I'm not Jesse Minter, but we'll talk more about that later. I'll talk more about on the defensive side of the ball, but
and then when you talk about how Joe Burrow's been playing hero ball, I mean, reason why is because of this, dude. 29th in the league in rushing. He sucks at rushing, or they have no rush situation. When they got rid of Joe Mixon, that was pretty much it at that point. That changed the game. Now it became Joe Burrow show at this point. That's why they're fourth in passing in the league, because they have no rushing offense by any means. Now, they still put up points, right? Still put up points and more points than the Chargers. But once again, Chargers in the last 3 games are averaging 26 points a game. So I kind of feel like if you look at this stat with the Chargers, it's a little bit skewed in my opinion.
It is. Yeah.
So
it is because I think we've kind of been slowing down, but I think we're also ascending. I think we're scoring over 21 points. I think the past 4 games. So it's good. But I think the offense takes more time to really gel and move forward. So I think it's going to be good.
Yep.
Pappy's in the house. What's up? Kyle's going to be there. Kyle's in LA right now. Kyle's in LA.
That's right.
But and then you go to look at the Bengals 3rd down conversions. They're very good at that. 3rd in the league, 47.9. Chargers are 13th in the league. So there's definitely a discrepancy there. But red zone scoring, Bengals are putting up points when they're in the right position to basically make touchdowns, not field goals. We cannot give them short fields. If we give them short fields, it's going to be a long night, boys. We cannot make that happen. We cannot make that happen. So we got to play clean football all around, and we cannot allow them to have that. Now, big thing is, though, we're only giving up 4 turnovers all year.
It's crazy.
Which is incredible, guys. It's incredible to see that. Where they've been giving up 10 this season thus far. Now, once again, we're pretty much at the same point. Now, we pretty much had one really, really bad game, which that's somewhat a little bit skewed. I don't expect that there's a lot of pressure on Justin Herbert this game, which will allow him to cook in this game if that happens. He was cooking, bro.
He's going to cook.
Hitting that walk, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know, the video, dude. You know that old
bro, cooking with a walk is a lot of fun, dude. You get to play with your food as you're cooking it. It's pretty sweet. You're like, oh, yeah, it's a stick.
Great.
So
it's fun, dude. It's fun. It's fun stuff.
Bro, that would be a funny meme, honestly. I'll throw that out there. That'd be a funny meme. If Justin Herbert cooks in this game, we better have that. Dude. Justin Herbert all game cooking, bro. Just
flipping it, dude. Flipping that rice and all that stuff. I'm down, dude. Hey, so the turnover margin, though, this is what's interesting. I was looking at this. So Chargers are +9 in the turnover margin. The only team that's better than the Chargers is the Bills at +13. Yep. And the Bengals are at 0 in the turnover margin. So they're exactly even at the moment. Wow. So again, if we'll go, statistics wise, hey, we're looking for good. Yeah, Miguel, I don't know. Like James seems to like to do the crown, but he sucks at it, though. That's what I'm saying. He sucks at it. Yeah, he ain't good at it.
Oh,
but hey, this is a great defense.
We had a great question from Kevin.
I'm out.
We had a great question from Kevin, though, about this one, though. So hang on a sec. Yeah, about all these stats there. He asked, can we actually hold the Bengals to 20 points?
That's going to be tough.
It's going to be really tough, though. It's like, obviously we're going to get into the defense and stuff, but that would be a good segue for that and stuff like that. So, while I don't know. Because, they're, like you said, it's all about Joe Burrow. It's a Joe Burrow show. And I really want a burrito now. So, because we keep talking about Burrow and stuff like that, So.
Oh, you got to go to Kogi, big dog. You got to go to Kogi. Get you that short rib burrito.
Just might have to.
I've been thinking about that. We're going next week. Next week, I'm thinking, man, I need to go get some Kogi ASAP.
Oh, dude. Done deal, dude. That's you gotta get that straight to the veins, bro. Just tap off, tie off. Let's go,
dude. Got the Vato, dude. The Vato straight to the veins, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, this play right here is amazing, guys. And right here, big boy Poona Ford. By the way, extremely underrated player, as we know defensively. Derwin James talked about him, and so did Khalil Mack. I think Derwin James said he really liked Deon Henley, and then I think Khalil Mack said Poona Ford because Poona has been amazing this season.
Phenomenal.
By the way, don't sleep on Morgan Fox, aka Megan Fox. Look, it just goes to show you how great our entire coaching staff. But look at Poona Ford right here. Watch this. He gets his double team, just straight dirt naps Will Levis. Watch this. Ooh, and dude, man, bro. A lesser man would have a dislocated shoulder. If I was Will Levis right there, that big boy landing on me, forget about it. I'm getting up. I got snot bubbles coming out my nose. I'm on the ground, not knowing what planet I'm on. Look at that. Look at that guy, dude. Look at this guy. Butt and gut, dude. And I'll tell you what, boy, he just, yeesh. Look at this. Boom, dude. Come on now, dude. He needs a chiropractor after that. He's probably walking, to the side, like a V8 commercial. Remember those commercials? Oh, so nice, dude.
Good night, dude. Good night.
He's like, what's my name, dude? What's my name? Remember 9-5, dude. Remember 9-5. I'm just saying,
dude. Got him.
Poona Ford. That's just, oh my gosh. I watch this. Obviously, I watched it quite a few times, as you know, as you can see me playing it over and over again. But Megan Fox is Prego.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Is she really?
Yeah, she got Prego with whatever that singer dude's Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly.
I thought they were broken up, so I don't know what that was about. So
I thought they was broken up. Guess not, dude. Guess not.
Dude. Came back, left a present, I guess.
Bill Poona Ford tough. Oh, I like that.
Poona Ford.
I like that.
That's a fantasy football name right there, dude.
Hey.
Good one.
Hey, you know what mine is, though? Rec League MVP, baby. I tell you what, Rec League MVP.
Get out of here.
That triple crown, bro. It's that triple crown. You know what I mean?
We just
got a ribbon. I just got a ribbon. I didn't even care about this. It's a dumb thing. It's a ribbon, dude. Nobody cares.
Oh, boy.
Oh, jeez.
Let's get back to real news, dude.
Real news? What you know? Say, bro.
News, yeah. Yep, it's real news. It's real news. This ain't no fake news, dude. All right.
Yeah, this ain't CNN, bro. This ain't CNN,
bro.
This ain't MSNBC, dude. All that fake news stuff, dude.
Oh, there's a lot of fake news out there, but let's talk about some real news here. Christian Fulton, here we go. Here's our guy. He is back.
He's back.
He sounds like boop, boop. Let's go.
Yeah,
but,
and in our simulation game, he had a pick 6 in the game. So I'm gonna.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right. Let's get it. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Well, that Christian clap is just really long.
Yeah. He's a stud, man, and I'm glad to be able to see him back on the field now. Once again, no knock by any means on Cam Hart and him being out there. He's done a phenomenal job. I think Christian Fulton will have a very, very big game in this one, and I mean he's got a big challenge up against Chase, Jamar Chase. I mean, so there's going to be a big emphasis on that, and then also T. Higgins on top of that. So it'll be interesting to see Christian Fulton back out there too. Hopefully, we'll see a little Sharks sighting. Excuse me,
shark sighting.
Shark sighting. I know it's two sounding similar words there. But
yeah, I'm planning on giving Kay Adams a baby bump next week, dude. It's gonna be exciting. Can't wait. Let's go, Kay. You and me, baby. What's up?
Yeah, a little Kogi, a little after party.
A little Kogi. You want the tacos or the burrito, Kay? What you thinking?
This guy, dude. The tacos or the burrito.
It works. It works. That's all I gotta say.
I could go.
I don't even know what you mean there, dude. What does that
back
mean?
rubs in the guys. Back rubs in the front room leads to chest rubs in the back room. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big part of it. It's a signature move, boys and girls. It's a signature move.
Boy, dude.
It's all good. All good. It's all good. I gave you that one for free.
Gosh.
Boy, all right. It's not, and that might be a little bit of a fantasy for Andrew, but our defense is our defense is not a fantasy. It is real. This is real news over here, baby. But we all know we can talk about all the stats about this defense. It's phenomenal, like phenomenal top to bottom. I mean, it's one of the best defenses we've had on this team since I could say 2010, which is a year I never want to talk about for the Chargers. Phenomenal defense. Now, Bengals, not a phenomenal defense. Hero ball, once again. Hero ball. Like, they're getting cooked. They're getting cooked, boys. They're getting cooked. Look at this. They're even one of the worst in the league in red zone.
So bad.
Oh, wow.
Sacks. I mean, they're getting sacks, but it's kind of all over the map on those stacks. I mean, it's sacks. And 11 of those are Trey Hendrickson, too.
11 of them. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So double team his side every time. That's what you do. You just double team it. Yeah. No big deal.
Neutralize.
Double team that fool.
That's it. Easy. have a tight end chip him. Call it a day. It's a wrap. Yeah, Andrew does want to sack Kay Adams.
You know I do.
I believe.
You know what? I got some signature moves, dude. I got some signature moves. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
So, I can't reveal my secrets, but you know. Their signature, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, like you know, when you go to Costco, the signature brands, you know what I mean? Just saying.
So we're gonna call you Kirkland signature from now on, dude.
If I were to ever get a tramp stamp tattoo, it would be a Charger bolt, maybe a Kirkland signature brand. It's probably one of the two. I probably, you know, we get a Super Bowl, be just a Charger bolt tramp stamp tattoo for sure.
What is this? Early 2000s, dude? What's going on here, dude? Jeez.
Right?
Goodness gracious.
Oh, goodness.
But see, what I was going to say is this is the big difference with the Chargers and the Bengals. This is the glaring big stat for both teams, right? Is that if the defense can play the way we've been playing, we should be fine, right? Because the Bengals defense is horrible. It's like we were last year, right? Clearly. And the weird thing is you got Lou Anarumo over there. He's a very good defensive coordinator. Yep. Just shocking that they're so bad, you know. Hey, I'll take it though. So, you know, my argument is I think we just got to shut down what's his name?
Joe Burrow. Jamar
No,
Chase.
not Burrow. Jamar Chase. There we go. I kept it. Would you say me? You shut me down? You can't shut me down, bro.
I can't shut you down. All right, you out, dude. See ya.
Hey, triple crown. That's all I gotta say. Triple clown. That's all I gotta say. Triple clown. Come on now.
Did you say triple clown? Yeah, you're triple clown.
Yeah, you is.
He did not sound like a triple clown.
Yeah, that's right. You is a triple clown. That's right. Sucker buster.
No.
Oh my god.
In the chat, throw some clown emojis in there. Get it going, dude. Get it going.
Those clowns out there.
Triple clown. That's pretty funny. I did say that kind of funny. Oh my goodness. I love me some Costco, guys. I love me some Costco. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hit on the old ladies. Why don't you hit me with that? Hit me that jalapeno dip, Mildred.
The triple clown, dude. Fantastic, dude.
Perfect. That's a perfect Freudian slip right there. Yes.
Oh my God, so funny. Wow.
Wow, dude. Oh man.
Triple clown.
Man, that's fantastic. That was a good cut. Yeah, better clip that one, dude. Clip that one.
Well, I have to make a short on that one, dude.
Yeah.
You say triple clown? Oh my God.
I feel like
oh man.
I feel like we should make that a part of the segment of like, all right, like, hey, who are the three clowns in the game? We're gonna call them the triple clowns, dude, from now on.
I like that. The triple clown segment.
That's pretty good.
Actually, that would be good. Would that be good? So, Kyle, we got to hit a button like the triple clown, then all of a sudden, like a clown comes out with bolts on it or something.
Or like,
it could just be my face. It could be my face with bolts coming off of it.
Oh, dude, that's fantastic.
Hey,
I love it. I love it. Well,
I realized I realized I could throw out these emojis that we made a long time ago that for the memberships, but we never even did anything with. Yeah,
that would be dope. That'd be dope.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't pull up.
It doesn't pop up. Yeah, but
does it? It shows up on mine.
Yeah, I don't see it on.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
okay. Well, maybe
it's in YouTube.
Oh, it's in the
not
chat
on
YouTube.
Oh,
yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
that's awesome. But triple clown, baby. But bottom line, I don't think this defense is clowning around. Let's just throw that out there. I think this
ain't clowning around.
We ain't clowning around.
Right.
But that's a big game changer of what this whole game's all about. If our defense does what it needs to do, that's great. Now, I'll throw one other point. I know you're going to show a video real quick. The Bengals have been giving up 26.2 points per game to the Bengals offense have been scoring 27 points per game. We're averaging about 26 points per game last 3 games. Our defense is basically lights out. So once again, our defense, can we keep the Bengals under 20? I think there's a good shot of it, to be honest. I think we could outscore them too. Now, I do think the thing is, though, too, we do need to have a game where we could show that our offense can outscore if it becomes like a shootout type situation.
Yeah.
This could be that game.
Well, it'll be interesting to see too, because if you can make the argument that we're going to shut the run down with 4 rushers, if we could do that, then they're going to be one-dimensional. Then you could just play zone. I don't particularly like that, but that'll be nice to. You got to cover 3 high safeties. You're not going to give away the deep pass. So then you should be fine. Just keep everything in front of you. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what they can do. I think that's going to be, if you could stop the run with 4 guys, then you'll be okay. Because what they'll probably end up doing is they'll probably have the 4 rushers, and you'll have Deon in the middle spying the running back, right? So Deon will go for the running back at that point, or Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's not going to run. So my argument would be, if you rush forward, get enough pressure, then you could place, super solid safeties and just double team Jamar Chase, and you should be all right the rest of the game.
Absolutely, man. It's going to be a fun game, guys. It's going to be a fun game. But are we changing the show's name to the Triple Clown Podcast?
The Triple Clown Podcast. Hey, that's pretty good, dude. The Triple Clowns, dude. Hey, hey, I watched the Three Stooges like crazy as a kid, dude. Yeah. You know what I mean? That was my jam, dude. That was my jam. Three Stooges.
Great show.
All right, so this is the touchdown from Haskins. By the way, this is his first touchdown as a running back in the NFL. Can you believe that?
Crazy.
I did not know that. I was like, what? That's when they said that can't be right.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's an athletic guy, right? And by the way, brought in some serious butt and gut. Look at that. No problems, dude. And I just think this is where the team is just gelling, right? It's doing what you needed to do to be successful. This is just great execution. Get people low. I mean, Jamar did a great job too, by the way. And Foster Sorrell, somebody did ask a question, was he in there? He was. He was rotating with Jamari for a little while there. But I think Jamari played better, so then they just kept Jamari out there. Again, I'm very curious to see if Jamari gets the start over Pipkins, because I think he might, man. I mean, I think he's playing better. So, yeah, we'll see. Great job here. I kind of wish J.K. Dobbins had the ball because he was on my fantasy team, and if he had scored a touchdown there, I would have won.
I thought the same thing, man. I had him on one of my teams too. I needed J.K. to freaking get a touchdown, dude. Come on.
Oh, so annoyed, dude. So annoyed. Oh, and by the way, Matlock is most likely going to make the Pro Bowl, right? Because there's not many fullbacks anyways, and he is killing it right now, guys. He's looking really good PFF scores wise. So,
my hopes is that the Chargers aren't caring, or at least our players are not playing in the Pro Bowl, because we got a bigger bowl that we want to be able to get to. It's called the Super Bowl. So,
I've heard of that.
The accolades are kind of nice, but let's get to a Super Bowl. Who cares? Who cares about that Pro Bowl business? But interesting little stats, and we got a couple slides that we kind of jump through real quick, and we'll flip through real quick on them. If every one-score game in the NFL was flipped, the Chargers would be 7-2 behind the Broncos in the division at 8-2. The Chiefs would be, and the Raiders would be 2-7. The Raiders are at 2-7. So regardless of its way, it doesn't matter. So the Chiefs have been absolutely lucky in 5 games. Absolutely lucky in 5 games.
Crazy. So
I
crazy.
mean,
and we only lost by 7 points. And we lost by 7 points against them.
Crazy.
So annoying.
So annoying. And so, bottom line, the Chargers are doing what they're doing. And it's great to see that, even to say if they flip the score, we'd only be 1 game up at this point. But, hey, Chargers are finding ways to win and beat teams pretty soundly at this point. It's a big difference of what we've had in the past regime. So, great to see. Great to see regardless. But
100%.
Going here, Colin Cowherd basically put his hierarchy of the top 10 teams in the league, put the Chargers at number 6, boys.
Wow.
Colin is a guy that really, really likes the Chargers. And
he does. He's pretty biased, but I'll take it.
No, he actually blows the load every single time he watches Patrick Mahomes do anything, though. He's
that is true.
Constantly
that's every media guy. They just
that's Chris Collins, dude. Collinsworth, man. That guy just jizzes all the time.
Different guy. Yeah, dude, you're right.
Bro. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that guy. Oh my gosh, he loves that dude so much.
Yeah.
But as we go in here, playoff chances based upon sports line simulations right now, Chargers are at 93.9% sport line simulations. So pretty sure that we'll be able to get there. Vegas always wins, right? And we're in a pretty good position. The gap is very big from Denver to the Chargers. So what is that? A 60-point gap pretty much right there. Big.
And a big reason why I think you can say the Chargers are going to come in is they're playing so good on defense right now. They're playing so good. Number 1 defense in the league. No matter what, guys, even with the offense sputtering and having some issues, when you play that good a defense, you're always in consideration, right? It doesn't matter. You're playing that good. So, anyhow.
Right. And even to say your point right here, this is up and Adams. You know it?
Ooh,
I'm gonna
give her that baby bump, dude. I'm gonna give her. Oh, come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Andy wants to be up in Adams. That's for sure.
Did you just call me Handy Andy? Is that what you just called me?
I sure did.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Handsy Andy. There we go.
Handsy Andy. Yeah.
That's right, dude. That's right. Hey, I'm gonna get a personal foul call on. No
Andy,
problem, dude. For real. Holding.
We need to keep your hand up in the camera. It's seen at all times when Kay Adams is on the screen. So
see, look, she's looking out to the side, thinking of me. No big deal. I get it.
No,
that's cool. I'm coming for you, baby. I'm coming for you. It's all good. Oh,
okay. Yeah.
This guy, dude. This guy.
Oh my gosh.
This guy. Well, to talk about this slide, Dante Whitner. Pre-season, he brought up that Jim Harbaugh is going to bring the Chargers to the AFC Championship game. He even doubled up in this interview that Chargers are going to get to the AFC Championship game this year. And the reason why, to Andrew's point, defense will find your way there. This defense is pretty much what's held this team together, in my opinion, because the offense was a little bit stagnant beginning of part of the year. To now the offense is starting to ascend at this point. Now, if this offense gets to where it's at and has this continuity of 26 points basically per game with our defense only giving up 13, phenomenal chance this team has the ability to go in the playoffs and go deep. Now, I want to hear people in the whole chat here, do you think the Chargers could get to the AFC Championship game? I mean,
I think so.
It's got a chance.
I think we're getting better, guys. I mean, again, the only thing holding this team back was the offense, and I've said this over and over again. I mean, people kept saying rebuild year. We are not in a rebuild year. A rebuild year is, you don't got a quarterback, you got nothing, right? We got plenty, and they're playing well enough. Now, I still don't think this is 100% what Jim Harbaugh wants, but he has 75% of what he needs, right? And in the NFL, especially with salary cap, you're never going to get 100% of what you want, right? You're just not. But you can do a good job of what you have, right? And right now we got some good rookie ball, and as long as we stay healthy, guys, knock on wood, we'll be in fine shape. So, yeah,
100%. It's always fun to be able to think about that, and just to say, we talked a little bit about Tuli Tuipulotu the past 3 weeks, 5.5 sacks, most in the NFL, stud, and just to even take it one step further, our draft class for 2023 has actually been really good. Like,
so good.
Even add Darius Davis to that whole mix too. Add Jasir Taylor, I believe, was in that same draft class too. Like, and then obviously Scott Matlock was a part of that draft class too. That was the best draft class that we had from Tom Telesco. Now, once again, we're in a totally different regime. Coaching matters once again, guys. Like, coaching made a difference and made these guys elevate all their play. I mean, how sick would it be if all three of these guys, Tuli to Quentin to Deon, find a way to get to the Pro Bowl, or at least get that accolade and move forward? Scott Matlock sounds like he could be a lock. Darius Davis was considered all pro based upon as a punt returner last season too. So kind of wild, man, but coaching matters, guys. Coaching matters. And I think it really elevates talent. And it's awesome to be able to hear a lot of these players that just talk about how much they love playing for Jim Harbaugh. Like,
he's a man of the people, dude. He's a man of the people. And, and he's in the trenches. He's there doing those things, the sleds, all those drills. Right. And the players love him, man, and I think that's really where BS was struggling, man. Like, he kind of walked around like, I'm the smartest guy in the room, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? People look through that and they go, dude, bro, like you ain't all that, you know what I mean? And stop, acting this way. And I think, and a perfect example, he rarely played Deon Henley. Deon Henley is a stud muffin. He's the prototypical linebacker. And why wasn't he playing last season, right? And you see Quentin Johnson elevating his game. We finally got coaches that know how to make him better. Jalen Reagor's getting better, right? They're very happy with him. So I'm just saying, even if we draft, we're going to still bring these guys in, and they're going to be coached up to be even better, right? So that's my point, right?
Yep.
Thank you, Miguel. I'm a stud muffin. as you know. Check that out, dude.
You're crazy.
Crown, dude. Triple crown, dude. Come on now.
But triple clown, hey,
throw my batting average, bro. Throw my batting average. That's my triple crown, dude. Come on now.
Did you send it? Did you throw it in there? Oh, let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me try to throw that in there real quick.
I text it to you. I'll give my thoughts. You guys can see the triple. Well, it's just my batting average, though. Unfortunately, that's all it is. But I'll say this, guys. Like, this is a winnable game. We should win this game. I really don't feel like I feel like this game should be a dub. The one I'm concerned with is the Ravens. The Ravens are that good, guys. They are that good. And so I get very nervous about the Ravens. Very hard to stop. Derrick Henry and Lamar. I mean, boy, that's a tall order. But I will say this: I think we can do it. If we win this game, then we just got to show the league that we belong, man. And I think we'll be in fine shape for sure. So I'm excited for this one. I think we win this one for sure. There we go.
Kyle, last little thoughts there.
It's going to be a slightly tougher game than normal because, they just got a gunslinger there. Joe Burrow is a pretty dang good quarterback over there, but that's just it though too. Like, we know that they're one-dimensional because they don't have much of a run game. So our corners, our defensive backs are going to have to really step up their game because they're going to be needing to protect everything and stuff. And so, there's just going to be a lot of passes thrown. And so we know that that's going to be their game plan because that's all they got. So then like you said, we talked about it, we put pressure on Joe Burrow, and then the defensive backs just got to make those plays, and we're pretty good. I think we should be all right. And I think people have predicted in the chat that the Bengals were going to be scoring over 20 points, but I don't think it's going to happen. I do not think that they're going to get over 20 points. They're not going to be the team to break that either. So, but yeah, man, it's going to be good. I'm excited for the game. I'll be there. We'll be hanging out in the tailgate, so let's have a good time together, fam.
I saw that the Electric Avenue is going to have a whole new sign there too, and they're going to be taking photos in front of that too. So,
really?
Yeah, it's really cool, man. I mean, Thunder Alley is big. Obviously, Electric Avenue is growing like crazy. I mean, it's awesome to see the tailgates. Once again, guys, if you guys are going to be at the game, go to Pink Lot pregame. Excellent time to be able to get hyped up for the game and everything too. Get some food, some drinks.
Gotta go.
Great time.
Gotta go.
So, kind of my last thoughts on this game. I mean, this is going to be the best offense that we've played against all year. Bottom line, this is the best offense outside. You could almost say the Cardinals at this point. The way the Cardinals
are killing it,
done well,
good.
Done very, very well, and they're a much more balanced team than we thought they were. All around, they're playing very, very well. Thing is, though, Joe Burrow's a lethal guy all around. He could go out there and kill some people. I think the thing is, though, not literally kill people. Kill. No, not like that. But
I don't know.
No, not like that.
He's a killer. He's a killer.
He's a killer.
But bottom line, I think the thing is, though, with this team, we have such a good defense that I feel so confident that they could find ways to basically make things happen through sacks, through fumbles, through interceptions. It's going to be big, man. And I mean, the hopes is that Christian Fulton gets a pick six, just like how Kyle had with his Madden Wednesdays. How sick would that be? And I do think this team, the Chargers, in the last 3 weeks have been a totally different team. They've morphed into a better team offensively, defensively, and even in special teams too, guys. Don't be surprised if Darius Davis has a couple big rips in this one too. And that's even something we didn't even talk about with special teams. Special teams is actually one of those things that could be that killer and really set up this team into a lot of great positions too. So, and actually, if you look at the special teams currently for the Bengals, I'm actually just pulling it up right now. They are actually about middle of the pack right now in special teams, to the Chargers being about top 10 right now. So there's a chance that they could find some ways with Darius Davis. Darius Davis last 2 weeks have actually almost found ways to take it to the house. So kind of make that as another X factor to this whole thing. And I'm going to even throw one other slide up here because Andrew wants to show off his slides to finalize my thoughts. Chargers are going to have a great game, bottom line, against the Bengals, and it's going to be a fun one to watch. But Andrew's over here talking about Triple Crown. Well, he's number 2 on the team in batting average.
Yeah, but that's still a. But it ain't taking into account my home runs, my ribbies, all the above. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
Bill was shocking, dude. Man, that guy smoked a pack a day. Unbelievable. I was like, man, this guy's got a heat. He was literally our pitcher. He had like a heater in his mouth the whole time he was pitching. I was like, damn, dude. This guy's a stud. I couldn't believe he did that, dude. But anyways, he barely caught me. He barely caught me on that one, dude. Yeah. But, all my hits was home runs, dude. I didn't have to run. I just, hit a home run, walked back in the dugout. No big deal. You know what I'm saying?
That's Easy to work with. That's the goal, dude. Just hit dingers.
Just hit dingers. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
But good show, good game, guys, this weekend. I'm excited about, once again, there is the meetup over at Native New Yorker out in Ahwatukee here in Arizona. So if you guys want to come to the game, come on out. We also put the information on our YouTube page, so take a look at it on there. But great game this weekend. I'm looking forward to it, man. This is a big one. And Kyle, enjoy the game being at SoFi. Hey, One thing I'll say, too, last week they talked a lot about the home field advantage and how loud that stadium was. It was one of the loudest the stadiums have been against the Titans, and hope that's going to be the same way for the Bengals game this week. So
hell yeah.
That would be amazing.
So you're going to Ahwatukee, James?
Ahwatukee.
Yeah, you're gonna get yourself some. You're gonna get yourself some Wiggins.
Yes, some Wiggins.
Oh,
Man,
so funny.
that was a little bit of a mess. There should have been a little bit of check over on that flyer for sure. Woof.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, guys. Well, we're the Bolt Bros. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bolt Bros.
Bolt Bros.
Let's
go.
Hey, what's up? Cameron Dick here watching Bolt Bros podcast. Let's go.
Charge